big, scary Toronto media is a hot topic right
It
now.
is.
It
a
is.
topic.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let's all share.
So let me ask you a question. To the person listening right now, that is, or maybe you wouldn't be listening right now if you think the big Toronto scary media is. Like, how many positive Toronto Maple Leafs conversations are you having with your friends? Like, are you going out to the bar with your buddies and you're going out to watch whatever game or whatever? You guys are sitting there slugging some Guinness and you're like, boy,
Still got a chance.
they're right there. Like, you know, I really love all the guys in this team, and it really feels like there's a lot of building blocks, and their future is bright. Like,
So you're telling
what-
me there's a chance?
I don't. So you were supposed to come in here and lie?
I don't
understand
know.
what
You're
we're
not
supposed to do.
You're not. You're supposed to just talk and say how you feel. So every Thursday mornings I go to my morning skate. Listen, there's a good 15 minutes on what's wrong with the Leafs, what's good, what's not good in the dressing room, even warming up. Like, what do they got to do? How do you fix this? Short term, long term. Who needs to stay? Who needs to go? And everybody is pretty much as passionate as our Sammy.
Yeah. And I will say, every conversation you have off the air, and I shouldn't speak for you guys, but it's always involving the biggest names on the team. And it's always involving someone saying, Matt, last year's Marner's got to go. This year it's Matthews got to go.
If we can just get away from that for a second, it's still a wonderful thing for the game, the Leafs in this town. Like, the last thing you want is no one to come to the rink and no one to care enough to put in 10 or 15 minutes. Whatever your thoughts and ideas are, however you feel about Matthews or Marner or retool or rebuild, it's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You don't go in there and go, what do you think the Leafs should do? And people go, I don't know who's on the team. That doesn't happen.
Or I don't really care. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
So where is that in the grand scheme of things too, where the narrative now is like guys don't want to play here because of that, right? Because that's where it starts. And then, of course, we go on air. I get that. There's how many different podcasts out there right now that have an influence now on how people perceive the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've lost count, 50, 60. I don't know. Whether they're local, whether they're somewhere in the country or somewhere in the world. Like, you're talking about the Leafs like baseball fans talk about the Yankees, the Dallas Cowboys. It really isn't any different when you talk about those type of franchises. Montreal locally, come on, don't tell me like it's not all the same when you talk about those type of institutions.
It's funny, too, because, I think players know that if you were to come here and have success, they see the way Wendell and Dougie Gilmore are treated and all these guys. Like, they know that you can build up a lifetime by having some success here. So I think there's always an interest in coming here and trying to be that guy.
It's always the guys who haven't played here that are talking about what it's like to play in Toronto.
Yeah.
That's what I find. I don't really feel as though that
Matthew Tkachuk, it's Pat Maroon.
Yeah, it's always people. It's Jack, the Quinn and Jack Hughes at the press conference talking, Mark Stone. It's just all the guys that have never actually played in this market that come in and are like, yeah, boy, it sucks there. It's, well, you never played here, so just because you're viewing it from your outside little bubble where two guys ask you questions at morning skate doesn't necessarily, I don't know. I find it.
I still think it's.
You've played here.
Yeah. I still think it's an amazing place to play. And how they get treated and the availability to whatever you need is there.
Do you want what you do to matter? I don't know if that's good grammar. Do you want
what we do here?
No, I'm saying if you're a player,
yes,
it matters here. Every day matters. And I think that's inspiring when you come into work. And for the record, I feel like what we do here matters every day because we get feedback. And so I love it. Yes. If no one was listening, I wouldn't enjoy doing this.
None of us would be employed.
Yeah.
Right.
But I find that people expect of the Toronto media
it's unrealistic to say, come in here and talk up all the
positive.
good things right now. It's not a positive time. They're in a real pickle.
A dilly of a pickle, if you will.
But I do think it takes a little bit of a different kind of guy to withstand the bad times here in this town now.
For sure.
Right? You need a guy that a few things can bounce off. I don't know if you
Willie's
gotta go,
been a good example.
I don't know if you need to go back to their grade 3 elementary teacher to say, who said it bounce off of me, sticks onto you.
Yeah.
That
Your rubber and I'm glue.
yeah, rubber and I glue. Yes.
Way.
Who's got
I'm
that
bad today.
on your roster?
Oh, yeah.
Right? But in saying that, yeah, I did play for the Leafs, and we were at times picking up a Toronto Star,
Social media makes it so much worse now.
So
a
much.
Toronto Sun, a Globe and Mail, and we're like, okay, what are they saying?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's got to go, right? That was the extent of it. Or he's not playing well, but like what they're dealing with today between all these shows and some of them just there's no guardrails. You can just say whatever you want. You can swear as much as you want. You can curse. You can just just be as vicious as you want.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah, there was a bit more of a journalistic standard once upon a time when there's 3 papers of record and it's tough to get the jobs, and
a lot of it's gone.
yeah.
Right?
But-
and that's the part. And if it's not the player listening, it'll be a brother, a sister, a buddy. It'll be a mom, a dad. It'll be somebody going back to the kid going, oh my God,
Yeah.
can you believe what they're saying about you? This is awful.
Yeah,
if
once in
you're
a while
good,
when my buddy
right?
sends me a YouTube comment, like, did you see this? I'm like, no, I didn't see this.
And
Yeah.
and there's times when it's really like it's not fair, but like who's going to police it? Who's going to watch it? Who's going to tell them, no, you can't say that?
But what's so different now is that social media element where it doesn't even have to be someone with a podcast. It can just be anyone. And, because of algorithms, they're on the Leafs. They get served some Leaf stuff on Instagram, I'm sure. They see pictures of themselves photoshopped into, I don't even want to suggest some of the things I've seen.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get how that could wear on you and it could be grating, but I think because people care, if you do well, you're going to get the opposite version of that too, the good stuff. And for some years, the Leafs did get that. God, remember seeing Marner and Matthews Bon Jovi singing along to that video 3,000 times. People couldn't have loved it more
Yeah.
until it was no more.
Until you start losing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But and I know you and I differ on some of the Marner stuff, and that's fine. But I think because it's cool to be somewhere people care, that's just the
Yeah.
risk. You're right. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. I mean,
and it does go too far.
And it's it's the stuff that like he was reported golfing the next day after they got knocked out,
right.
which never happened.
Right.
But
So what if it did?
people pick that up, and whether it's true or not, regardless, we're just going to start judging you on it, right? But
But
you
Kip,
say, what if he did? What if he didn't though? Right?
Like I just photoshopped or saw pictures of you as in Iran a few minutes ago. Like people, but you're okay.
I know.